Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome back to another Pirates Chess video. Day 12, the final day of Chessmas. I'm excited. I'm very excited. One, because as fun as this mini-series was, I'm ready to get back into just doing normal games and some of the other fun stuff that's coming up. And two, I don't know a lot of Gambit, so this just hasn't really been working out. So, yeah. If you guys have any Gambit ideas, leave them down in the comment section below. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So we're going to hop into this game real quick. It's going to be a 10-minute rapid like the last couple. And we're going to get it going here. And hopefully, I don't have an awful ending. So if you guys just watched the last game of me doing the pawn ending and terribly losing, after I ended the video, I went back and reviewed it. And it was very sad. It literally took me 2 seconds to figure out the actual procedure. So when he had, when it was his rook on the A file, and then so his rook was on the A file. I had pawn, king, rook, and his king was like in the center. Literally all I had to do was rook over, take his pawn on the far side. He would have moved rook over, rook up, check, his rook blocks, and then I give a check with my pawn, take the rook, and checkmate. But no, I couldn't figure that out in the game. Which was very, very sad. Takes. Do I want to, maybe? Let's push. I don't know what I'm doing. This game, we're just doing stuff. I'll do this because it weakens his one side, so he can have a weird pawn set up here. Then we'll go bishop out. He's got the bishop and now the G pawn, so maybe I will push my H pawn. And then castle. Do I want to castle that side? Probably not. I probably don't want to castle that side. Whoa, getting the chills in here. And I feel like my toque is all messed up. I don't know what's going on. Wow. Yeah, so 11:01. I can't seem to get my rating higher. I think the highest it was like 1150, 1180 or something. So he wants me to take with my knight. Or he takes my knight. Maybe I'll just save my knight somehow. Could take with the center. We'll do this, blocking this pawn. It's kind of like an annoying knight. It doesn't do too much. I guess I'm gonna have to move my knight back. This is why I wanted to move my my H pawn up, but he hasn't given me the time to do it. This is already okay. So H pawn up. He's gonna take. I'm gonna take. So we're gonna move. Do I want to take? No, I don't want to take. Okay, I'm gonna move bishop back. My dark square bishop is very unhappy right now. This is just awful. I'm just gonna say that. This is just awful. Maybe we'll go for like the I don't know, some kind of setup. Oh man. Oh man, indeed. All right. The only thing I can do is this. Bishop. I gotta move my queen out. The only place I can really move my queen is absolutely fucking nowhere. Jesus. Oh man. Maybe we do this. I don't know why I did that. Is there a pawn there? There's a pawn there. There's definitely a pawn there. Yes. Do you think he'll take with his knight? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna have to do this. Man. This is I think this is probably one of the worst games I've done. And it's unfortunate because it's day 12 of Chessmas. I feel like Chessmas is going pretty good. Oh good, he finally moved his knight. Okay, we'll do this. We'll set up the bishop and the queen on the same file. So I know what he wants to do with his knight. He wants to go to g3 and fork my rook and my queen. And the best way, either I can move rook to g1 or do this. This defends both. Takes that square away from him and defends the h-pawn. I really need to castle. On turn 19, such a late castle. Should probably want a castle before turn 19. I haven't been lately, but normally it's probably good to castle around turn 10. Yeah. I would like to say my position isn't horrible, but I have a feeling it is horrible. I have ideas of taking his b pawn, but before I do that, I need to move my rook. I need to castle, is what I need to do. Well, I hope he just does some random ass move that doesn't do squat. I don't really know. You could push a pawn, I guess. Push his f pawn. Which should be a problem. Ooh. He is taking a lot of time to think here. Jacques Mate KK. Jamate KK. Oh, je me mate KK. I like it. I like it a lot. And man, I have no idea what's going on with there's I don't know why it seems like my camera just can't deal with this light setting for some reason. But it's the same light as always. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, no, wait. I think... Is there more than... Is that light usually on? I just realized there's 2 lights in my basement. And I don't know if they always turn on when I turn the light on. Oh, no. I don't know what happened to Jacques KK. Maybe he gave up. Maybe he left. There's really no good way I can threaten his queen. Like, I would like to move bishop to the A file, threatening his queen. But the only way I could do that would be if I push my A pawn, and then he takes on A, I take on B, and I move my bishop out, threatening. But then, I mean, it doesn't really work. I don't know why I do that. I could push my B pawn up, kind of like closing it off, and just have all dark squared pawns. And then my light square bishop would be happy, and his dark squared bishop would have a lot of pawns to try and attack. I'm thinking Jacques. I'm thinking he left, maybe closed the app, maybe taking a piss break, I don't know, maybe stock fishing it up to see what to do. You're just taking a long time. This might just be a free win. I think if you go so long without playing, it gives up for you. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Maybe it's only if you like close the app or something. Oh man. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm getting tired. Yeah. So I don't know. We can go back here. Somewhere. Oh no. It's a good thing too. Hopefully this game ends. I got 15% left on my battery, so hopefully we finish this game before it's over. Yeah, so I think in this position, yeah, because like the D4 is definitely like a threat, so I think like maybe like I want to say maybe I should have taken with the knight, and then I could have just moved my other knight out of the way. But then he's got kind of like an annoying pawn there, and he could push his pawn down. Well, I guess not. He couldn't really push his pawn down because my bishop could take, so it doesn't really threaten my pawn structure. So maybe that would have been the better way to take on D4 with my F knight, force the trade, kind of open up the middle instead of this, because of this. This is the problem, right? Because now my knight is like misplaced on the G file, not really threatening anything, and his bishop is threatening my queen, and I can't take back. So basically I just had to repeat moves, and that's just kind of like a waste of tempo, and then he starts pushing his C pawn, which becomes a problem. And then here takes, he probably would have taken with the pawn. And then you know what? Had I taken with the pawn, he takes with his pawn, I move bishop down, attacking the pawn on G6. and then maybe something like rook over, and then sacrifice the h pawn if he even takes it. I don't know. And then bishop, he takes a pawn. That doesn't really do much either. So it looks like he's gonna flag out here on time, which is super interesting. I've never had this happen before, so maybe I just stumped him real good. He's like, oh no, I can't move my knight. Damn, I quit. Yeah, it's interesting. Crazy. Well, I got 7 rated points for that, so I'm a happy panda right now. Yeah, for a game that ended up pretty terribly. So crazy. Well, that ends day 12 of Chessmas, and Chessmas probably until next year. I might do the mini series again. If you guys like this, please let me know down in the comments because it makes me feel super good. And make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Cheers.